Can God bless you with a husband when you are at the lowest point in your life? And if so, why? Well, He is God, and nothing is impossible with Him. God is good, and here is my story of how God blessed me with the desire of my heart, a husband, when my life was at rock bottom. So I graduated high school at the age of 16, and my beautiful mom would have sent me on to college, but she had four other children younger than me. And so, as not to burden her and my dad, I told her I would prefer to join the workforce. A week later, with the help of God and my mom's support, I was working and earning more money than my mom, according to her. I became successful at an early age. I upgraded my education and soon got a new job earning six figures at the age of 21. By the time I left that company 7 years later, I was a millionaire. Despite my success, the only thing that was missing was a life partner, a husband. By this time, all my four siblings were all married, and the friends that I grew up with as well. Needing a husband was always at the forefront of my mind. It was a pressing desire. I prayed, I fasted, but no husband. I knew I needed a husband who loves the Lord like I did. And so I thought that having everything in place, such as a good career, I had everything to bring to the marriage table. Mind you, I was pursued for marriage during this time, but as I mentioned earlier, my desire was to find a husband who loves the Lord like I do. And so when pursued for marriage, I was able to discern, by God's help, that this was not the person or persons for me. One day, while taking a class in college, God ministered to me through a required course text called God Cares. This really provided comfort, but still the constant desire to be married still lingered. Eventually, I migrated to the U.S. to attend a 4-year college using my own funds. However, during the last semester of college, and due to a little mismanagement of my funds and other factors, I was able to graduate, or I was unable to graduate as I totally ran out of savings or my personal savings to finish my studies. And, loans or financial aid wasn't an option for me at that time. So after that, things went progressively downhill from there until the penultimate disaster happened. And I no longer, unfortunately, had a place to call my own. Eventually, I moved to another borough, and while at this new location, I was walking and I heard the Lord said to me, "Are you ready to meet one of my sons?" The following week, it snowed very heavily, and so as I was sleeping in late, however, I decided to get up at some point to fulfill a craving I had developed for cookies. So I braved the snow to get to the store, and oh, it was treacherous. However, at the store, while walking down the cookie aisle, I looked up to see a tall, dark male smiling at me while he walked by. I remembered he looked back but kept walking. I remained in the aisle longer than I wanted to because I just knew, or something told me, he would be waiting outside for me. I later checked out my bag of cookies, and as I exited the store, there he was waiting outside, just as the Lord Spirit told me he would be. He later told me that the morning he met me, the Lord told him he would meet his wife that day, and that was 12 years ago. And I am so delighted that I waited on God to provide his best for me. So God is good, he cares, and he is faithful. And although I waited a long time to find the one, I am happy that I waited on the Lord, because my husband today, he is the right one, and he loves the Lord dearly and loves me fiercely. Thank you for listening.